This episode is about bringing God back. It's about bringing you back, because to bring God back is to bring you back. Now, contrary to popular programming, God doesn't die in the sky. He dies in you. And you prove it every time you let their applause define you, their judgment shape you, their projections rewrite you. That is how God disappears, not up there, in here. So if you want revival, if you want to rise to the version you've never seen, except for in your dreams, stop looking to the clouds and start looking in the mirror. Now, I remember quite vividly my authentically inauthentic days. I remember living for other people's eyes. It's like every compliment was my oxygen, made me high, made me feel good about my life. Every criticism was my coffin, killed me, made me hate my life. And in the process, you're thinking you're building identity, but I was really just renting myself out. A false God on a false stage. Think about that, because that's when it hit me. I wasn't just losing me. I was burying the God that made me. And all this is happening so fast and it's so heavy, you think God must have walked away. But it's not like that. It's you who handed him over. Every time you bow to their opinion, you sign the transfer papers. Now, it's my belief we've never been more authentically inauthentic, to the point that we've effectively encrypted ourselves against authenticity. And that's why we now crave it. That's why we click it, why we subscribe to it, because deep down, we know as people, as culture, we've never been more inauthentic. So here's the system law. The brain's reward loop, it doesn't care about truth. Dopamine fires the same for covenant or clout, alignment or applause. That loop codes you to chase validation instead of remembrance. Dopamine will have you hyped off an inauthentic version of you. Now, philosophy warned us, kill God and you create idols. And that's what we've done. Applause as divinity, opinions as scripture. We already brought God back, but only as a counterfeit version. Now, the spirit, it hits deeper. This isn't just habit, it's idolatry. The altar has shifted from creator to critic, from covenant to comments, from remembrance to recognition. And that's why here on the Do You Rules, we call it counterfeit consciousness. Living by a script that isn't yours, moving to applause that was never meant to be your God. And here's the piercing truth. Every unseen choice, every micro decision that is happening moment by moment by moment, that codes your OS. It codes your conscious image. That is where the encryption lives, in the small, unseen moves that aren't nearly as sexy. So here's the hack hidden in plain sight. If you take care of the God in you, you take care of the God everywhere. Because everything gets better when you get better. Let that sit. Now, here's a quick analogy on how this hurts. In the 80s, they sold crack on the corner. Today, they sell applause on the feed. Same trap, new dealer. And your soul is the fiend. So how do we break it clean? How do we bring you back? Let's do you, and let's do you together. 5 moves, 1 identity. We start by disrupting. Disrupt and catch the idol. Scroll your feed and notice the moment you crave their likes more than your own voice. And own it, admit it, say it out loud. That wasn't me. That was me bowing to them. Then you want to yield, surrender it. Stop kneeling to applause. Don't post for their echo. Move for your soul. Then we observe, track it, ask yourself, when does it show up? At work, with family, on stage, in bed at night? Write it down. Then you want to unleash. Act just once, outside the loop. Speak one truth nobody asked for. Take one move that nobody claps for. That is revival in motion. That is how you do you. So stop asking for revival in your city if you can't find it in your skin. God don't start with the crowds. He starts with you. You see, you don't bring God back with slogans. You don't resurrect him through hashtags. You bring him back by bringing you back. Every boundary you draw, every ritual you keep, every refusal of counterfeit applause, that is BYB. Bring you back. So bring you back. Bring God back. Because you own it or be owned by it. You either run the system or the system runs you. Change your mind, change your life. I am who I say I am. Do you and stay rich.